We back. Yon World, we live. It's Saturday, June 6th. We back with another one. We up early. It's 7 a.m. right now. Shout out to everybody that's able to make this live stream. Y'all see the title. The market crashing before the greatest Q4 bull run in history, man. We about to break everything down. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a comment. Let me know how y'all feeling. I'm feeling good today. You know, no matter what the market doing, when you got understanding, you understand this too shall pass. You understand this is just a moment, and it's a crazy moment. A flash crash, trillions lost, right, from both the crypto market and the stock market. We watching predictive programming in real time, man. It's crazy, but this was written. This was supposed to happen like this, right? Everything that's happening right now was supposed to happen. And it's lining us up for one of the greatest bull runs we ever gonna see. Right now, Bitcoin is at 60,000. It dipped under 60,000. Solana is at $62. Right? It's like every time Bitcoin lose 10,000, Solana lose $10. Like they on some type of ratio, man. But again, y'all got to pay attention to the title. The market crashing before the greatest bull run in history. Now, there will be signs. I'm going to let y'all know that you're going to see small signs like this right here. I gave y'all the full roadmap too. I gave y'all a full roadmap of what's going on. Y'all know this mainly because you could baseline the whole market crash off of the United States of Israel going against Iran. You know, the United States of Israel, they're going against Iran right now. So that's what's causing the global market crash. You could say that. Something else I was looking up, MicroStrategy, right? Michael Saylor, the Bitcoin king, the self-proclaimed Bitcoin king, man. Never selling, forever hodling, right? He sold 32 Bitcoin. Now, based on my research, he told people he was about to do this. It was like they had an earnings call. He told his company they was about to do this. But it's just the whole Michael Saylor leading with, I'm never going to sell. I'm never going to sell. So this caused some of his following, like people that was, you know, tapped in with Michael Saylor and following him about Bitcoin, when they saw this sale, you know, they obviously copy traded and sold too. A lot of people sold behind this. I'm telling you, all of this shit gonna correct and seeing higher than we ever seen it before. And it's gonna happen in Q4, right? Now, when you study and you open yourself up to a lot of different information, you can be completely informed. And one thing I learned was it was Bitcoin enemy year, right? And I know people, you know, like I said, we could baseline our information. Like, all right, the main reason the market crashing is because of the war. But it's a lot of shit that been predicted about 2026. in the second half of 2026, which we in right now, this playing out. And all of this is playing out just for Q4 to send up. Let me get my roadmap for y'all. I was supposed to have that pulled up. That's what I was looking for. I talked about this on multiple videos, but we're gonna keep talking about it. You know, just the overall market sentiment, motivational Yon in the chat, extra terrestrial Yon in the chat. I got that same knowledge. I got the same knowledge that Solomon got from that one dream. I got that same shit. Hold on. Let's talk about these memes real quick while I'm pulling this up. So the last time I was live, I was talking about this Hunter Biden meta that I was seeing. Bro, I saw some of the funniest shit about Hunter Biden. He on his X trolling. He responding to people. I saw this interview. He was breaking down the difference between crack and cocaine. Bro, this nigga's hilarious. But yeah, I showed y'all this. It was like at 300K on the live. 1.9 milli. Another play that broke out, I showed y'all this on live. My last live stream, it was like 80K. I got this at 100K. It shot up 500K. It was like yesterday. It was a pump on this. So there was 2 plays. Yon World, what's the play of the day? We about to figure it out. You know, we got the Yon World 2026 roadmap right here. And if y'all study this roadmap, take a screenshot. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the blueprint for 2026. You're not going to find this information nowhere else, man. We're going through a market correction, and it's needed, it's necessary, it's planned. You know, it's planned. Not the only reason I put 99% accurate is if the virus happened. If the virus don't happen, then it's 99% accurate. But if it do happen, which is that Hannah, y'all know we about to go through ain't the World Cup going on right now? After June, July, we're gonna know something. July, we're gonna know something. But this the roadmap. In Q4, the market gonna bottom out and it's gonna return. The market is bottoming out right now. That's what it's doing right now. And this is why I say when you informed, you can never be in fear. Like, yeah, pay attention to what they tell you on the surface level. Oh yeah, it's the war, is Michael Saylor. Then you gotta dive a little deeper, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Yon World, esoteric, man. Your boy Yon World from the stars, so I be getting different type of information. But I'm trying to tell you, the market 2026 Q4. That's all I gotta say, man. Stay bullish. Right now is the time to buy, for real. It's the time to load up. It's the time to buy. Stay bullish. Shout out to everybody that's in the community that's staying bullish. People still shilling plays, still running shit up in the community, still printing all that good shit. We back with 10 more of them. The market crashing before the greatest bull run in history. And I stand on that. I stand on that like Frank Lucas stood behind that blue magic. Y'all gonna understand what I mean in a minute. Cause everything I say come to light, man. We tapped into that one shit. Y'all can drop a comment if you live. I know it's early, and some of y'all ain't woke up. Y'all ain't did no push-ups. Y'all ain't did nothing. Your boy Yon World been up since 5 a.m. Y'all got to get up and get to it. Stay bullish. The market crashing, so people life maxing right now. People just living life to the max. And that's what I recommend everybody do, is live your life. Don't worry about what the market is doing right now. Meme coins will never die. Crypto, Bitcoin, the stock market might get hit, a couple times. In our time watching this shit. This not gonna be the last Black Swan event. This not gonna be the last Black Swan event. And this bull run not gonna be the last bull run. But this gonna be the biggest one. Just like how this crash feel like one of the biggest crashes. Like we dipped from 100-something K down to 50. It was like 50K Bitcoin for the first time since it was like 2022, 2023, like years. So it's all manipulation though. And then the surface level news, the two big surface level news is Michael Saylor selling in the Iran war. And the big behind the scene news is the transit that Saturn making. Same one it did during COVID. Same one that made the markets shake during COVID. Same transit happening in the sky. Got to study the stars and you'll know what's going on. Let me share this on in the community. It's two transits, one with Saturn, one with Jupiter. I ain't gonna break all that down because we can't reform too much at once. But just know money on the way. Right now is the time to buy. You gotta stay bullish if you want to be a part of the next bull run. You can take a break. Don't feel like you gotta trade every day. Like I said, I feel like now is the time to just look at everything that you see, anything that you see that you really like. These are the top 5 assets, so you really ain't got to look too much further than right here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP. You can dive deeper if you want, but coin market cap right here telling you what's about to send in the future or what's going to be here. So if you focus on these 5 different assets, you may want to, you don't have to diversify in all of those assets. You could, me personally, Bitcoin, Solana, XRP. I was real big on Ethereum at one point. BNB, I never was like BNB'd out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was never like a BNB motherfucker, but BNB still a credible blockchain, got a bullish community. All of these are on sale. BNB went over 1,000. Ethereum went over 4,000. Bitcoin all-time high was over 120,000. Solana all-time high was over almost $300. And look at the price of all this shit. XRP went to $3. Right? Plus, what XRP? I forgot what XRP hit. But all of this shit is over 90% or like over 90%. Like, what? We about to be under 2 trillion in a minute. We got Benji in the chat. But it looked like we going under 2 trillion. But remember, y'all, this too shall pass. And the greatest bull run in history is going to happen in Q4. This shit is planned. You know what I'm saying? That's the best word I could tell you. Like, this was supposed to happen. With the war, with it being Bitcoin enemy year, with the same transits happening that happened in COVID, it was planned. It was like, if you was really studying, you knew, all right, this was gonna happen. Second half of the year, this is the correction where everybody feel it. Everybody gonna feel the correction now. They be like, okay. Then as we going into, the end of the summer holiday season, Q4, October, I think like I said, like by my birthday, which is in October, that's when the market gonna start to in the right direction. It's gonna start to go up. But you gotta survive. Only the strong will survive. You gotta survive the Q4. So you can play it smart. And if you gotta, you gotta rest the engine, you gotta put the car in the shop for a minute, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta hibernate for a minute. It is the summertime, so it's like you can go have fun. But I'm just reporting live for y'all. I feel like the market gonna be in this state until October. And y'all, as long as you know up front, like I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. The market might be like this about September, October. And you just gotta know what's coming though. You gotta know what's coming. Like, think of the bull run, all the bull runs that we experience. Now it's gonna be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Think of all the bull runs that you've seen and think bigger than that, because that's what's about to happen. Like, literally, it's like pressure can only build up in one direction before the pipe busts. You know what I'm saying? It's the pendulum effect, man. It's the pendulum effect, man. It's the pendulum effect, man. Do y'all know about this? This is real science, though. Real science. I'm showing y'all this visual for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Shit can only build up in one direction for so long. This is science, nigga. Like, if you going through something bad in life, it can only get like, it may be like some back-to-back bad shit happening. Like, what the fuck was that? But it can only get so bad before it swing back into your favor. And the same thing is when shit going good. Like, your life can get so fucking good and reach a pinnacle, reach a height that you never experienced. And you like, I'm too high. Like, well, you start questioning shit, like, what the, somebody go wrong? And something might hit you like right at that. And it's not nothing that's negative. It's something that's like natural, that naturally happens. In life, you could play this situation in so many different things, like the pendulum effect. You could put it in the market. You could put it in so many things in life. Like, just think about, I just be thinking about like everything I ever, like times of uncertainty, when I be like, damn, what the fuck was that happened in life? Then so when something good happened. But if you don't keep track of it, if you never like documented your failure to your success ratio in life, you got to study this shit so you can measure it. And then you'll be like, all right, I'm informed. I'm not moving like, it's over. Like, some people moving like it's over. I know it ain't over. But everybody got to express themselves, like Hunter Biden did. That boy high. He said, I wouldn't recommend nobody get this high, but because you might like it. That nigga, the look on his face, he was so locked in about that dope. I'm like, hell no. Yeah, he said, come lock me in, yeah. Hey, yo. That's a New York pause, man. That's a New York pause. Come lock me in, yeah. The ticker's Epic Us Beat Bula. We got Benji said, load up on the soul for the run up. You know it. Whoa, what happened? My brother. What you talking about, cuz? I know you ain't talking about MJ. You good? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? That was crazy. Yeah, y'all. But stay bullish. Stay bullish. Okay. I thought you was talking about MJ, dog. I was like, what the fuck, huh? Fuck going on in Baton Rouge? Like, no. What the fuck going on down there, man? Y'all gotta stay safe. I know it's about to be a hot summer. But yeah, it is about to be the hottest year on Earth too. This year about to be the hottest recorded year in history. That's what I mean. Like ever since they've been recording the heat, you know, this year about to be like globally, it's gonna be hot as fuck this year. So it's gonna be a hot one. A hot one. A hot one. Well, yeah, y'all. What else? We talked about Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor said, man, institutional capital is leaving the market. Michael Saylor was the spokesman for institutional capital. That's why you can't do that. Like, Michael Saylor should have had a personal Bitcoin stash that nobody can track. You know, that's the only thing. Like, I remember. I said, what the fuck? I remember. No, it was when I first started crypto, and on ETH, we was hitting big, and I was big on transparency, you know, and I was like a Michael Saylor type motherfucker, like showing everybody exactly how much I got in my wallet. And people had, like, I had a ETH wallet, Yon World.eth. Motherfucker probably look that bitch up and see all the transaction history still, but it was public. And I used to have like all my holdings. If I was in a play, it was times I was in plays, I was the top holder, you know. It was times I was in plays, I was the top holder. Then motherfuckers would be tracking your wallet, and if you sold, they'd be like, "Hey, Yon, so I never forget." It was a play we had Pyro. I was the top holder, but people only knew because of my wallet was public. And then when I sold, it was one time I sold, it was like some racks early in the morning. I thought everybody was asleep. I used to be selling early when everybody sleep. And then motherfucker, it was all in the chat like, "Yeah, sold." Screenshots. I'm like, nah, damn. "Yeah, sold." You can't be selling. Then it make other people sell, you know, when you be like that. Like that dude who doing it right now. Like, what's that dude name? Monad or Murad? Is it true he been selling? Yup. Michael Saylor sold 32. This was a big thing. It's all on X too. But it's somebody else. Murad, what's that dude name? Like this dude. Like he publicly got his wallet. He showed everybody his wallet publicly. and he was up like 100 million. Nigga, he was up like 100 million or something stupid in a bull run. And he didn't sell because everybody was watching him. Like everybody watching his wallet. And if he would have sold his SPX, what would you think that would have did to the whole price? He the top holder of SPX, the top holder of this, top holder of that. And his whole narrative or his whole following is, I'm holding forever. Like he not selling nothing. That's why he said, look at his post talking about XPS gonna reach $1 trillion of market capital. Like, you don't get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't reaching over $1 trillion of market capital. But it's like these narratives and these, it's one day he gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? One day this nigga gonna wake up and he be like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not leading with, and they gonna sell and everybody gonna get mad. And everybody you gotta go through that when you lead with that. But I did the same thing one time. I had my wallet public. I'm like, I ain't never selling. And then shit be dropping. In the background, you like, man, I'm about to take some profit. Then the motherfucker take some profit and they be like, so-and-so sold. And it caused a whole domino effect. That's why it's a blessing to be anonymous in crypto, you know, and just to make your money and go home. You don't gotta, you know, it's perks to be in the caller and the, you know, public with your trades. You get something else when you do that. You know, you get a little extra. You might get business deals on the back end, you might get supply, you might get a following, you know, you might get income in other areas just by being transparent with your trades, and you could, you know, build a community of following around that. But at the same time, if you just, you know, stick to the fundamentals of trade, you can still make money like any caller, you know, anonymously. I remember that pyro that had my, that what I named my dog after, because I had a good, I started to name Frenchie after that. I was like, I think I had got French right after pyro. It was like right after that shit. Like right that summer, because pyro was that summer, but then I got Frenchie like the fall or some shit. Hunter Bowden on that dope again, bro. Let me show you this. This video had me. When I say I was laughing, you know how the videos be looping. You know how the videos, they'll keep looping if you don't click nothing. Bro, this shit kept looping. This nigga is hilarious, bro. He was breaking this down on a scientific level. This part right here. I'm like, look at that nigga eyes. He gone. Hunter Biden for president. They said if Hunter run the office, everybody gonna be on them lines, man. He gonna have America. He gonna put the Coke back in Coca-Cola. That's gonna be his first thing. That's gonna be the first fucking order of law for Hunter is gonna be put the Coke back in Coca-Cola. They'll be like, sir. He gonna get mad. He gonna get mad as soon as they try to stop him. He's like, put the Coke back in Coca-Cola. He go, I'm not going. That nigga. That shit, my stomach hurt laugh. Man, he was like, I don't mean to. He was like, I'm not trying to.
I feel really reluctant to kind of have some euphoric discussion. I know you're not asking me to do that.
But I know you're not asking me to. I know you're not asking me to have this discussion. I ain't about to play the whole thing, but that shit was funny when I was watching it. Beppe, what the fuck is? Hold on. Then they had a clean run up. Pepe's Son by Matt Fury. Six hours ago, I was asleep. That shit dropped at 1 a.m. That's probably right when I was asleep. Please read this. Damn, they got 1,000 people in the chat. They still making communities on X. I thought communities was over. I could have swore they said public service announcement, communities over. Stupid. I'll pull that up. Let me pull that up. Baby Pepe. B Pepe. This shit just came out. Stupid money. Money Meta. When this dropped last night. Probably right when I went to sleep. When was this? 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. What time was 19 o'clock? When this shit dropped? I missed this one, but this look good. Stupid money. Y'all know I like that money meta. That money meta will get you out the trenches, I swear. All you need is a money meta, political play, a OG meta, and a dog play. You know, you catch a good cat play too. Any viral meme too, them be sending. New meta Black Mirror memes. Which one leading the way? What's the first runner? What's the first runner? Stupid, the first runner. Okay. We back with another one. How long we been live? 33 minutes. That might be my live stream, y'all. I think we covered everything. Really just keeping y'all motivated, you know. Where that tweet at? I'm about to show y'all the tweet. You know. Or did I even say so? I ain't even do nothing. I ain't even like that tweet. But basically, it was this tweet I saw. I ain't even like it. But crypto might be getting hit, you know. They having a wave right now with crypto, man. They through there. they taking crypto through there. They taking Bitcoin through there. But meme coins, the memes will never die. The memes will never die. You know, I'm seeing, I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all. I'm seeing people talking about Bitcoin might go to 20K. and Bitcoin go to 20K, that means Solana gonna be priced damn near $20. You know, we gonna see what the floor is. We're gonna see what the floor is. I'm gonna keep reporting on this. I ain't gonna disappear on y'all. Because yeah, even though crypto going through it, meme coins will never die. And that was the whole tweet. That's what I was trying to show y'all. Meme coins will never die. It's gonna always be narratives. It's gonna be something they're gonna put together, right? A lot of the tourists, a lot of the bad actors, they may get wiped out during this time. They might not be able to survive. And it's just a market. It's just a reset. It's just a reset, you know? So they said Bitcoin was dead. I don't know how many times. How many times did they say Bitcoin was over? This the Bitcoin is dead chart. So in history, Bitcoin has been declared dead 472 times. Right? And if you knew how much they switched up on Bitcoin and the tables turned in its favor, you would stay loyal. You would stay bullish if you knew how many times Bitcoin died and came back to life. So on Yon World, I'm gonna always give y'all the right information. I might not give y'all all the information, but I'm gonna give y'all the right information. You know what I'm saying? Always do your own research. Don't believe nothing I say. Everything is entertainment purposes, but I'm gonna only pull up with the alpha. I'm gonna always pull up with some alpha, a different perspective for y'all to look at. Never on no negative shit. Always bullish. Overly positive, man. Gotta program yourself. But that's all I really gotta say, man. That's really all I gotta say. These the plays. Hunter. Stupid money going crazy in the chat right now. Easy millions. Look like it's about to hit millions today. What is this? I want to look into this baby Pepe play. I might smack that chart. Bull still trending. And 2 months later, excuse me. Bull trending 2 months later. Pepe team wasn't playing. Pepe team really got that on lock. They still putting $500 boost on it. I mean, they ain't a $500. That's a $5,000 boost. They still putting a 500 boost on it. That costs $5,000 for 24 hours. Keep down like 24, 48 hours, something stupid. Pepe team, that was the early on discovered the Pepe team was behind this, and they was posting it in their chat and all of that. When we was first talking about Bull, I was telling y'all that, but they keeping it alive. They keeping that shit alive. All right, y'all. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Oh, that was something I wanted to talk about too. all of this AI shit. I wanna just tell y'all something about this AI narrative that they pushing on the world. Right? They telling you AI will replace you. AI, now AI is beneficial. There's some benefits to AI when it comes to improving productivity. Even in the community, we use AI bots and it help with the productivity for us to find entry points in different plays that's trending no matter what the market doing. So I feel like AI helps productivity, but all of this, yeah, we're gonna remove all of the humans and just put AI. And I'm been saying this, when y'all do that, right, you gonna put humans, the conscious beings. I don't care how fuck you think a computer, how smart you think a computer is, the subconscious mind is more powerful than that bitch. So you could put all of this AI structure, take people out of jobs, whatever, and this is gonna happen. It's gonna be massive hacks. People gonna turn into hackers, and systems will fail. Nigga, if you have your whole infrastructure AI'd out and you don't have nobody manually checking nothing, and then they can code a bot to communicate with the AI to override it, people gonna get smart like that. You gonna push people to do stuff like that. Just like when the auto industry was in Detroit, auto industry in Detroit left. It was the point of time it left in the 80s and went, I think it went down south or something. Remove jobs from people. What people gonna do? They gonna sell dope. They gonna sell whatever the fuck they gotta do to get money. But it's like the same thing as like if AI replace everybody's job, what the fuck is people gonna do to get money? It might cause a civil war. But this is just a surface. I mean, this is big, but this is what AI gonna do. Like if people, all these companies go AI this, AI that, you gonna get AI hacked. I'm telling you. So Zcash is a perfect example. Like Zcash, it was a crazy flaw, and it got hacked by a fucking Claude bot. It was like by the newest Claude bot. They just updated to like 4.5 or something. Man, they told the bot, give me all the money. And there was another hack like this recently too, where they used AI to get it to, it was like they was using AI on Facebook. It was like something. But all these companies, you have been warned. You know what I'm saying? I know ain't nobody heard this shit. I'm talking about 15 people live. I'm talking about you have been warned. Ain't nobody hear this shit. But for real though, I be speaking from the ether, man. We all, everything connected. And you know what I'm saying? I know I'm right. Even though it ain't, even if it don't show right now, I'm pulling this information from somewhere. I know if they get all this AI shit and they keep doing this, oh, we're gonna replace you, and then they really replace everything with AI, everything gonna get hacked. Everything, or it's gonna get robbed. It's gonna, like, to the point y'all gonna have to hire some people. So just keep that in mind with all that AI gonna take over the world. AI is used for productivity. It can help you be more productive. It can help you like with files. Like if you want to make documents and organize shit, it's good for that. But all that take over the world, y'all gotta reconsider that. It ain't gonna happen like that. I don't think it's gonna play out like that. The most we gonna see, like on some world takeover, we might see some robots in the crib. You know, they gonna start rolling out for the people who can afford it, and when it actually work and it ain't clunky. It can't be all clunky. It gotta be like fluid. And the automated cars, that's like as big as it's gonna go. Like as far as like global. In certain businesses, they may go in the route of using all AI everything and removing humans, but a lot of hacking, in some industries, you can't even replace with AI. So, But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of tech companies get hacked off that. But that was something I wanted to touch with the Zcash, cause that was big. It was big past couple days. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all stay bullish, no matter what. Just know this too shall pass. Meme coins will never die. Crypto, we're gonna be going through it until about October. Just being upfront with y'all. But now's the time to buy. Don't get scared. Don't get shaken out. You can always take a break though. You know, don't feel like you got to trade every day. You can always take a break. You can buy, sold, stack at these prices. It's almost free. You know, it's almost free. It's still a little entry point, but just think about this. When I first got in Solana, it was at $80. So it's basically like a fresh start for everybody. We all started from day one. It was like everything just got erased. All that history we made, it's like the market just erased that. And it was like, all right, it's a fresh start. Everybody, we here now. So just look at this like a fresh start for everybody. A fresh start for everybody so you can become a whale. You can become a successful trader. You know, you could be a part of the next bull run for real, like on some legendary shit. But that's all I gotta say, man. I just stuttered too many times, so I gotta. Anytime I stutter, that's when I gotta get the fuck off live. That's a sign from the divine that you talking too much. SMM panel for Spotify 2026. Man, I told y'all that nigga Drake burnt up the damn. Y'all gotta watch this video. This nigga Drake burnt up the spot, the trap house. This was my trap house for about I ain't gonna even tell y'all how long. But we was getting money off the bots. The SMM panels are gone, man. It worked. What they using it now, you know. I probably can't play this shit. You know, this was the spot. You see all that? You see all that? All them phones? You see all that? This was the spot, man. This was a Spotify method, man. I could talk about it now because, you know, this the nigga burnt down the spot, man. Research Yon World, the Spotify method, man. This where I used to be at. This was the warehouse. Nigga, we had 1 million phones. We can get a nigga 100,000 Spotify streams in 3 seconds. We can get a nigga 1 million Spotify streams in 3 days, man. They shut us down. You know. They shut us down, man. Y'all want to see my documentary? This is my documentary right here. It's called The Dark Side of Spotify. But I was featured in this. I was the main star in this. 1.5 million views. 1.5 million views. I'm about to see if I can pull up myself. isn't it? He had me on here. Bro, you hot. You hot. You blowing up the spot, man. You blowing up the spot, man. I was the motivation behind this whole video, bro. I had 27,000 subs at the time. What do you use for Spotify? Man, Universal shut it down. Universal Music Group shut it down. I don't be telling y'all everything, but I feel like, you know, since the Iceman shit happened and it's over. It's over. I was working on it and I had a Stripe account, and they took my first Stripe account and I had to remake a Stripe account, and I just used that for Telegram though. But yeah, we was doing numbers. But the website, they removed the source. So it was like, if y'all watched the whole video, it was like it was a source on the website, but they removed it. How you get it? But yeah, man, that's enough information for y'all. Make sure y'all stay bullish. The market will return. Solana at $62 right now. Solana at $62. Bitcoin at $60. They claim it's going lower. I'm gonna keep reporting, giving you all the updates. Meme coins will never die. I gotta repeat that one more time for y'all. Meme coins will never die. So stay bullish, stay on the hunt. Shit! All right, y'all. I'll be back with another one. I'm out. Peace.